In the middle of a burning desert, where the sun showed no mercy, where life was a battle with every breath, lived a little bird, broken and forgotten by the world. She had no name, no family, no friend. Her feathers had fallen off. Her wings were too weak to fly. She was always hungry, always thirsty. And worst of all, she was always alone. Every night, she would sleep under the open sky with no roof to protect her. Every morning, she would wake up with the same question, why am I still alive? But one day, something changed. A white pigeon was flying above the desert, strong, bright, and full of peace. The little bird saw him and called out with the last bit of strength in her voice, "Brother, please stop." The pigeon landed gently and looked at her with kindness. "What happened, sister? Why do you look so lost?" She looked at him with tired eyes and asked, "Where are you going?" The pigeon smiled, "I'm flying to heaven." Her heart skipped a beat. For the first time in years, she felt a small spark of hope. "Please, when you reach heaven," she begged, "ask God about me. Ask him when will my pain end? When will my bad days become good?" The pigeon nodded gently. "I promise. I will ask." And with that, he flew away into the golden sky. When the pigeon reached heaven, he met an angel at the gate. He told the angel about the suffering bird in the desert and asked about her fate. The angel lowered his eyes and said, "God has written 10 more years of pain in her destiny. Her test is not over yet." The pigeon felt shattered. "If I tell her this, she will lose all hope. Isn't there any way to ease her suffering?" The angel thought deeply and then whispered, "Tell her to say this one sentence in every moment of her life. Thank you, God, for everything. This is the real test of her soul." The pigeon flew back and delivered the message. The little bird didn't understand it at first. Thank God? For what? The heat? The hunger? The pain? But something inside her shifted. She made a promise. "No matter what happens," she whispered to herself, "I will say thank you, God, for everything." So the next time she collapsed on the burning sand, she whispered, "Thank you, God, for everything." When her throat dried and there was no water, she said, "Thank you, God, for everything." When her feathers continued to fall, when the nights got colder, she still whispered with a trembling voice, "Thank you, God, for everything." And then something incredible began to happen. Day by day, her body grew stronger. New feathers, beautiful and strong, began to grow. She didn't even notice when she stood up on her own. One day, as she looked up to the sky, black clouds gathered above her. A rare storm covered the desert. Rain began to fall, not just drops, but a shower of life. The dry sand turned green. Small plants sprouted around her. A fresh pond formed nearby. And the little bird, she flew, she laughed, she lived. 10 days later, the same white pigeon flew over the desert again. He couldn't believe his eyes. The once broken bird was flying joyfully in the sky. The place was full of life and color. This is not possible, he thought. The angel said 10 more years of sorrow. Confused, the pigeon flew back to heaven and asked the angel, "You said she would suffer for 10 years. How did her life change in just 10 days?" The angel smiled. Yes, her fate had 10 years of sorrow written. But when a soul accepts life with gratitude, with pure faith, with no complaints, she burns her past karma. She rewrites her own story. Her test ended the moment she truly said, "Thank you, God, for everything," with her heart. And dear listener, this story isn't just about a bird in the desert. It's about you, me, all of us. We all go through dry deserts in life. But instead of complaining, try gratitude. Because complaining makes life heavier. But gratitude makes the soul lighter. From this moment on, make a promise to yourself. Whatever happens, I will say, "Thank you, God, for everything." Even when it hurts, even when it's hard. Because maybe, just maybe, that one sentence will change your whole destiny. Let's say it together. Thank you, God, for everything.